Okay, this is T. The last video, this is my second video for this Airstream. The last one I did was really windy out here, and you couldn't hear too much of what I said outside. But I've had it now for 2 weeks, and I've been doing the demo on it, trying to get some of the stuff, and I'll go through it here in a minute. I'm going to go back inside, but I just wanted to give you another better look at the outside. Just about everything works fine on it now, all the lights and stuff. Air conditioner is running right now. It's pretty hot, as you can see. It's early morning, but it's hot as the dickens out here. There was a lot of wiring problems I found where rats have eaten up stuff. Like here, this is the main wiring that goes to the brakes. You can see that, yeah. And then there was a long wire that went up here that worked the hitch and stuff that goes right there. Well, that was all chewed up too. So, anyway, wherever the rats could get in this thing, they got to it. I don't know if it was one pack rat or many of them over the years, because this thing evidently must have sat for over 12 to 14 years. So, but other than that, let's go inside and look around. I joined the Airstream forum online, and I've been getting some information about taking these things apart. So, I'll show you where I'm at right now. In another video, you saw all the couches and everything that was up here. Well, I had to take all of that out. And so now I'm gutting it. And I'll explain the reason why. Let me turn this down or off. Let me get here. Nice and chilly in here. Anyway, for the couch here, I took it out. The front here, I had to take this whole front panel off. This is where all the wiring is for the DC. All the DC circuits start right here. Where the battery is, they go through the wall here. As you can see, this harness that I made down here is just part of it that I replaced. Right at that connection down there, a lot of wires were chewed up. And inside of the wall right here where these wires go in, these are all the branch circuits that go to the back, to the lights. Every wire that's in those three bundles there was chewed in half inside of the wall. So I had to remove that panel over there in the corner and redo all of that. So right now, I've got all my branch circuits back working again. When I move this thing down here, let me scan around again a little bit more. This is the sink unit, the kitchen unit. I think this was put together inside the trailer because, and then once you put it together, these things have so many rivets in it, it's hard to take apart. So I'm going to leave it in here and try and work around it if I can. But I have to take this floor out. What happened? There was a pack rat that I caught since I had it up here. And according to the people before me, there were other creatures living in this thing for years. And as you can see, everywhere you look, they've eaten wiring. And then all of this foam, that was a big piece of foam back there that they ate. And you can see there's just crap, actual turds everywhere. So in order to get this thing cleaned up the way I want it, this floor is going to have to be taken out from the top because you can't get to the belly pan. Not in case you take the whole bottom of it off. And there's sections of it that will open up, there's sections that won't. So in order to get all this crap, I'm going to have to cut this floor in sections. You can see where it's, like right here, here's two pieces of plywood there that are just bolted together and they got little corrugated nails in them. So I'll take out a section at a time and do the cleaning and start from the front and work my way to the back. In the forum it said that this trailer was built from, they start them in the back and work their way forward. Well, in order to get to the bathroom where everything is, to get these walls out, you have to take out the previous walls, and that's what I've done. So this is the last wall that I'm taking out. Let me get it out the way real quick. If I can get it the best way out without breaking anything. There we go. Move it over here to the side. Now that's out the way. And that gives you a look into the bathroom. What I have to do in order to do this the right way, I want to take this heater out. This is the original heater that was in it. I want to have it serviced. Check it out, make sure that it's working fine. Right next to it, underneath here, that gray box there is the hot water heater, which is original. And it only works off of propane. Well, there it is wired to right there. That box there has 110 in it for a 110 water heater, which they didn't put in back in the 77 when they built this thing. So I'm going to get an upgrade to a new water heater, 6-gallon hot water heater that works off of 110 also. And as you come back around here, you can see here's the bathroom. Other than that, I mean, it's got this kind of cool looking old vintage 1970 wall covering on it, which we think we're going to keep. Everything is molded ABS, and this can all be painted. I'm going to do it a light, real light off-white, or just a little pastel with a little, maybe a little tint of that pinkish color in it to kind of bring this thing up to date and clean it up. The carpet was the original carpet, and it wasn't really bad. They had a couple bad spots in it, but in order to get the floor up, I have to take it out. So that's where I am right now. And this is like I've had this thing for 2 weeks, and made a lot of progress on it. The holding tank for the water is down there. I've filled it up with water. The hoses have been eaten, as you can see. That hose there. Over here so the sun is not in the way. That's the overflow hose. It's been eaten off. And other hose, the green color one, is the one that lets the water in. Well, that tank is about halfway full and goes over here to the pump. Well, it started leaking and I turned the water off and it's not going to the pump. So, but the pump and everything seems to be working. And these are the old copper lines that go to the sink. And that other one with the white hose on it that's been chewed in half there is the propane line for the stove in the oven. So my plan is to start right here. When I put the new hot water heater in, I'm going to pull and put all new PEX lines in here because they're more forgiving than the copper. The copper, if it gets cold in here and it freezes, wherever there's any water lying in it in a low spot, it will cause it to crack. If it gets, when the ice expands, it cracks the copper. So that becomes a problem. So what we plan on doing is putting all PEX line in here because the new PVC PEX lines, those things will expand and contract. So the main thing I got left to do in here is, again, the floor is the big problem now. It's getting the floor up, cleaning everything, get all of the crap that's in the belly pan washed out, which I think I could do by moving sections of the floor. And then, because I have no idea how much dead stuff is under here, rabbits, squirrels, or whatever, and that's the only way to find out. So, once I get it all cleaned up, we'll be good to go, and I'll have me a cool Airstream. The plan is just to put a cork floor in, put the old furniture back in it, and have it recovered, new curtains, of course, and things like that. But other than that, I think I got a really good start on a good project here. I'll walk around back real quick. It's like I say, hasn't had any damage to it. The awnings are in good shape. They're just about new because the thing hasn't been used. These are zippy awnings, and you just pull them down like that. As you can see, they're in good shape. They got a metal cap that covers them. That keeps the sun off them so that they don't rot and stuff. So that's a pretty good deal. So, and in this area back here in the bumper, it's the storage area for the power cable. Goes out that side there, and so it's powered up right now. All the lights are there. And this is one of the cabinets that was inside of it. The rest of the stuff is inside the garage. So that's it for now. I'm going to sign off, and then, I don't know, once I get that floor pulled up, I'll probably do another video once I start tearing the rest of the stuff out of it. But for right now, that's my Airstream. It's a 1977 Caravanner 25-foot Airstream. That's it for now. ST. Bye.